Upadmupaasmahe. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Jnananandamayan devam nirmalaspatikakritim Adaram sarva vidyanam hayagrivam upasmahe. Om Shri Hayagrivamurtaye Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. पीताम्बरकरविराजित शङ्खचक्र कौमोदकी सरसिजं करुणासमुद्रं राधासहायम् अतिसुन्दरमन्दहासं वातालयेशं हृदि भावयामि श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव मोक्षाब्धिसारम्य भागवदाख्यदध्नोः नारायणीय नवनीतमहो गुहित्वा मायामयौघपरितप्तजनाय योगात् नारायणावनिसुराय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै न भोग्यवस्तूनि न नाकपृष्ठं न सिद्धिलाभं परमीक्षकांक्षे प्रसन्नमन्दस्मितसुन्दरं ते मुकाम्बुलं दर्शय सन्ततं मे ॐ श्री हरे नमः.
ஹரே நமஹ. வெரி நைஸ் கமலாஜி. ஒரே ஒரு இடம் மட்டும் லாஸ்ட் இதில் நசித்தி லாபம் பரமீஷ காங்ஷே. பரமீக்ஷன்னு சொன்ன மாதிரி பரமீஷ பரமீஷ பரம ஈஷ. அதான் வெரி நைஸ் வெரி நைஸ் வெரி நைஸ் லீட்ஸ்.
தேங்க்யூ மேம்.
ஓகே, ஸோ நம்ம மீனிங்ஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தோம். Last week we finished the first Dasakam, right? So today we will do the meanings. Just go through the meanings fast. So என்னது இருக்குது இதில்? first Dasakam is called as the Bhagavata Swarupam mahatmyam cha, isn't it? So it is saying about the Swarupam, how he what is the Swarupam of the Lord, what is the mahatmyam, what is his இந்த பெருமைன்னு சொல்லுவோம்ல அந்த மாதிரி. ஓகே, ஸோ வாட் இஸ் இட் ஆல் அபவுட் அப்படின்ட்டு. ஸோ வென் Bhattathri sees the Lord, he is first unable to say or sing anything in front of him, right? He is completely immersed in the Lord. Nothing comes out of his mouth, and he doesn't understand how he is going to start this whole kavya. So he doesn't know that. He is completely baffled because after seeing the beauty of the Lord, he just didn't get any words. So what does Lord do? He gives the first word to him and says, you start with this. So that was the first word that he gave, that was Sandra. All these things we have seen last week itself. So just a quick gist of what we saw, right? This beauty of the Lord, okay, this form in which the Lord is there, okay, Guruvayurappan form, this is nothing short of Paramanandam, that is bliss, eternal bliss, right? So when you see him or you think of him, you are into the state of bliss. Okay, you forget everything and you are completely immersed in him. So here the point that we should see is that Bhattathri was in so much of physical pain. He took his guru's pain and he was in so much of pain, but and he came there to Guruvayur for what? He came there for the cure. He wanted to cure himself because he was in so much pain. So he wanted to cure himself, so he came there. So even though he was in so much of distress and so much of pain, when he saw the Lord, he did not think about his physical pains, right? So he never spoke a word about it in the first 2 days itself. He was completely immersed in him. And uh, i- we can imagine um, in such a situation where you have so much of physical pain, even when we are doing some shlokas, when we are reciting a shloka, how do we feel when we have physical pain? The first thing that comes into our mind is not God but our physical pain. Oh, I cannot sit here, this is paining, that is paining, my head is aching today, so I'm going to take rest. We even give Bhagavan one day's holiday also for that, right? We go to that extent because our physical pain overtakes everything. So but here when he saw that, he's talking about anandam, he's talking about bliss. Can you imagine the pain that he's undergoing? And in that moment also, he forgot everything and he's talking about the bliss and anandam and joy and everything. So that itself is, what do you say? You can imagine the bhakti that he is having, the feeling for the God that he is having, right? Or what is the swarupam of that Guruvayurappan idol that we are seeing right in front of us? Can you imagine what it is that a person forgets everything when you are standing right in front of him? You would have even experienced this when you go to temples and all. We'll plan everything. Okay, we're going to Tirupati. Ah, yes, we are going there. Bhagavani, this should happen. That should happen. My daughter should get this. My son should get this. My husband should get this. We think of everything and we go over there. And when you go and stand there for those few seconds, when they make you stand there, even while entering itself, when you go there, you forget everything, isn't it? You forget everything and you are just lost in the Lord. Oh, how beautiful he is. And at that time, what you are having in your mind is not your problems. You have only that Lord in your mind. That is the beauty. That is what we are talking about here. So here what I would say is, the even though the last dashakam and everything is important, I feel the first two dashakams are very important, and it has all the essence of a bhakta, of the Lord, of everything. Okay, because it talks about the Lord's mahatmyam, how the Lord is. Okay, so let's try to remember these meanings and the feelings. Okay, so when you chant, keep all these meanings and everything in your mind, so that um, um, you feel that you enjoy, you adore the Lord, and you feel him completely. Okay, this is not just for Narayaneeyam, it is for all the shlokas that we are learning. Whenever I say the meaning, when you're chanting that line especially, keep that thing in your mind, that oh, this is what, right? So let's just dwell into that, just sink into that bliss, into that bhakti. Okay, so all these things we were seeing in the last class also. So so it is actually a very big bhagyam, because we have got an opportunity to learn this Narayaneeyam, which is equivalent to Bhagavatam. So even if we are unable to read Bhagavatam, at least we should be able to read Narayaneeyam. And here for us the Parabrahma is Narayana, Lord Shri Krishna, because it is from the Bhagavatam, which you know, it's see, each and every Purana, each and every the Puranas, if whoever is the particular Lord, right? Here it is Narayana. If you take Skanda Purana, it is Murugan who will be the main deity. If you take the others one, like you have the Lalita Sasnamam, you have the others where you have the Parabrahmam as Devi. So that should not deter us from anything. Oh, is he? Don't have all those. Many people have this. Is Shiva greater, or is Mahavishnu greater, or is Devi greater? Let us not get into all those stupid kind of thinking, because in our Sanatana Dharma, there is only one Brahman. Okay, and all these things, if you see the Vedas as such, there is no name given. So these are all like came after that, the next step. Because we as humans, if when we have a particular idol or something right in front of us, which we can actually, you know, we can actually connect to it, right? One can connect to Shiva, one can connect to Narayana, one can connect to Devi, it could be anything. But finally, when you see everything is the Mahatattvam which is being told everywhere, it is only the Parabrahman. So leave all these doubts aside. So right now we are doing Narayaneeyam. So here our Parabrahman's name is Narayana. That's it. Okay, Shri Krishna. So we will, without all these stupidity, let's all continue in this ocean. Okay, so we had finished till 3, I suppose. The fourth one we are supposed to start. Yes, fourth one. Wait just a moment, my book. Okay. निष्कम्पे नित्यपूर्णे निरवधि परमानंद पीयूष रूपे. Isn't it? So here you see such beautiful words. How is this Lord? How is he? He is Nishkampe. Nishkampe means there is no movement. He is Achal. There is no change. Nothing is there. Nitya Purne. He is always complete. Right? If you remember, I told you the meaning of that Purnamadav Purnamidam, right? It is like that. He is always complete. And Niravadhi Paramananda Piyusha Rupe. How is he? He is Niravadhi. He is infinite. He is endless. Endless Parama Ananda. Who gives us who is the eternal bliss. Okay, he is only bliss, he is only Anandam, he is only Paramanandam. Piyusha Rupe. Piyusha means nectar. Okay, or the here we can say the blissful form. Okay, he is the nectar, like, right? He is the blissful form. Then Nirlina Neka Muktavali Subhagatame Nirmala Brahma Sindhau. So Nirlina Neka. Nirlina means completely you what do you say, you merge, right? You merge. So Aneka Muktavali. So Aneka Muktavali, many muktas, that is the many bhaktas who have always been immersed in your thoughts, who is always immersed in you. So, okay, that type of muktas avali subhagatame. So it is like I'll put it in the other way. So it is like a big ocean. Okay, it's a pure Brahma Sindho. Sindho means ocean. It's a huge ocean without any dirt. It's a pure one. This ocean of Brahman. Okay, in this ocean of Brahman, there are many muktavalis, there are many the muktas who are in it like the pearls in the ocean. They are like the pearls in the ocean. And how are they? Like avali, they are all there together, as if they are all put together over there, and they are all one with the Brahman. Shubhagatame. So they are all like completely immersed in that joy. Okay, next they say Kallololasa Tulyam. So here, because they are talking about the ocean, so they have to talk about the waves also, right? So he is saying it is like what? It's like the wave of ullasa, that is happiness, or okay, you can say happiness. Okay, so it is like the ullasam. So it sorry it is like the waves of the ocean is like, see the ocean, uh, above the ocean there are a lot of waves, but inside it is all very still, right? Similarly here there's the ocean. This ocean is like that is, the waves are coming again and again. What kind of waves? It's the wave of anandam, it is the wave of bliss which is coming, okay, and it is hitting, okay, whom? These muktas, these uh, uh, what do you call these, realized souls, right? So these people. Then vimalataram satvamahus tadatma. Okay, so here again the same thing. From this shuddha sattvam there is this form that is coming out, which is like it is like a manifestation that has got no characteristics, no form, nothing. That is the nishkala, that is the nishkala swarupam. From this you get this sakala swarupam that is right in front of me, this form of yours which has come out of that, okay, of this infinite being. This sakala form is the infinite you, okay, you understand? There is the nishkalastvam, that is nishkala, that is no form, nothing, but you know that Bhagavan is there or the Brahman is there. That whole Brahman, if it comes and takes a form, okay, so that infinite thing is coming and taking a form over here, that is you, okay. So he's saying out of what do you say, out of all these incarnations that you have taken, okay, this is the sakala form, this form of yours. There are so many incarnations that Bhagavan has taken, right? And say for, okay, if we let us leave that, let's come to a very simple way of saying this. You go to so many temples and you worship, right? So you see so many forms over there, but when you see the form, how do you feel? Do you feel it is just a stone or something? No, we feel that Parabrahmam is into this sakala form, that which we can see, which I can feel, which I can I can love. Into that form I am able to see him. That is what they are saying over here, okay. I think I finished this, yes. So right now in this, if you see in Narayaneeyam, it is the Krishna Avatara form that he is saying that the qualities that are there in him, he is the Purna Avatara. Krishna Avatara is actually called as the Purna Avatara because in this he has all the qualities which you by which you say that this is Bhagavan, right? So those qualities are there in him. So that is why here it is usually the Krishna Avatara which is called. Next, we go to the next one. Nirvyaparopi nish. Okay, we'll do one thing. We finished the fourth one, right? You understood the meaning. We'll do one thing. All of us together will chant this fourth one, understand the meaning, and just try to get that into you, right? That feeling into you. So let's chant this together. Nishkam, yes, everyone, switch it on, no problem.
निष्कम्बे
नित्यपूर्णे
नित्यपरिश्रमि परमानन्दबीजरूपे
निर्लीनानि
ब्रह्मसिन्धौ
कल्लोलो कल्लोलोल्लास्यतुल्यं खलविमलतरं
कलिमलतरुल्लासतुल्यं
सकलकुस्तरमः
कलिमलतरुल्लासतुल्यं
कस्मान्नो
कुशदास्मान्नो
निष्कलस्त्वं
निष्कलस्त्वं
सकलैः
सकलैर्वचः
वचः
सदा
त्वत्तदास्येव
तदास्येव
ब्रूमन्.
ब्रूमन्.
Very nice. We'll go to the next, fifth one. Here, nirvyaparopi nishkaranam ajabhajase yatkriyam mikshanakyam. Now, we have seen that Bhagavan is like this and all we have seen. Now, he is saying, what is the job that he is doing? Okay, that's what he's saying. Nirvyaparopi. He doesn't have any job. That is what. He does not need to take up any job, right? He does not, he is somebody who is beyond these kind of activities. That is what it means. So, but yet he is performing activities of creation. Okay, so first line is very clear. Nirvyaparopi. You don't have any vyapar. You are not working. Okay, nishkaranam. So there is no reason for you to work also, because if he is the only one, what is there to work? He is everything. What is there to work? So nishkaranam, there is no reason. Okay, so he says this, that there is no reason for you to take up any action, right? Any job, no. But yet what he is doing, there is activity, and there is, what activity is he doing? The creation. Okay, and for this he need not get up and collect something and then he has to do, like if a potter has to create something, he has to collect the mud and everything, clay and everything, and he has to sit and he has to work. No, God doesn't need to do that. What can he do? He's another one. Aja means there is no birth for him. He does not have any birth. Okay, so maja bhajase yat kriyam mikshanakyam. So all these kriya, all these action, how does he do? Just with an iksha, that is, just with a glance of his eye, he is able to do the whole creation. Okay, that is what he is saying. So he need not sit and act so much. All these actions are just done by a glance of his eye. That's it. And then tene vodeti leena prakriti rasati kalpapi kalpadi kame. So, and then from this, what comes? The prakriti, right? The prakriti. So the prakriti comes, and from this prakriti, all the kalpa, the kala, everything comes out. Okay, so what he is saying is this. So sorry, mic system. Okay, so here the so the prakriti comes, and this prakriti, what does it do? It creates all the from this prakriti, he helps it, and they create this whole kalpam and everything. Okay, the whole creation is being created. Tasyaha samshuddhamamsham kamapi tamatirodhayakam sattvarupam. So even though he is doing all these things, okay, usually we say, right, this actions and all, your gunas, everything change. Here nothing. No, he is still the same Shuddha Sattva. He is still being Shuddha Sattva, and he is displaying all his glories and the divine majesties, okay, in this very form of Guru Ayarappan. So that is what they are saying over here, that his nature is completely pure, and he does not hide anything. He is not hiding anything, and he is this very pure form of thought. Okay, so he is saying that Bhagavane. So Sattvam Dhritva, wearing this Sattvam, okay, Dadhasi, he is giving what? Swama Hima Vibhava Kuntha Vaikuntha Rupa. Okay, so he is showing us this Vaikuntha Rupam. Okay, so in this very form, he is showing the Vaikuntha Rupam. Okay. Okay, so here, so this is the fifth one. So what he is trying to say here is Bhagavan being, even though he does not work, or he does not have a reason actually to even do all these work, but still just with a glance of his eye he is able to create. He is creating this whole world, this whole by with the help of the prakriti, and or sorry, he is creating the prakriti, and the kalpas and kala, time, space, everything is being created by him. Okay, and then tasya samshuddham amsham. So here again he is very pure, and there is what do you say, even though he is doing so much, he is completely in the same sattva shuddha form. Okay, shuddha sattva form, and so, okay, and he is the pure thought. He need not hide anything. So okay, he is completely pure, and he has assumed this form of the Vaikuntha form. Okay. Okay. So with this sattva form, he has assumed this Vaikuntha form. Okay. Okay. So we will again chant this fifth one. So he is taking this majestic form. That's what. Okay, and with all the attributes. So right. So there is no adulteration, nothing. Okay, so he is very pure. That's it. So we will chant this fifth one, all of us together, thinking about him as a very pure form. He is creating this whole world, whole universe. Nirvyaparopi
Nityaparopi
nishkaranamajase
Nishkaranamajase
yadkriyami kshanagyan
Yadkriyamikshanagyam
tenaivo
Tenaivo
dehinam
Devina
prakriti
Prakriti
rasati
Sati
kalpavi
Kalpavi
kale
Kale
tasya
Tasya
samshuddhamamsham
Samshuddhamamsham
tamapi tamatirodhayakam
Tamapitamatiyodhayakam
sattvarupam
Sattvarupam Sattvam Tadva Tadva
Tadvakyudvadadhasi
Tadvasina
Swamahima
Vibhava
Vibhava
Vaikuntharupam.
Vaikuntharupam. Very nice. This Vaikuntha, Kuntha means small. Vaikuntha means it's the opposite of that. It is like Vairagyam, we say, same way. Okay. Raga, but then Vairagya. Okay. So, next, the sixth one. So here, Tate Pratyagra Dharadhara Lalita Kala Yavali Kelikar. Just a moment. Let me change the page. Tate Pratyagra Dharadhara Lalita Kala Yavali Kelikaram Lavanya Syaikasaram Sukruti Janadrisham Purna Punyavataram Lakshmi Nishanka Leela Nilayanam Amritasyanda Sandoham Antaha Sinchat Sanchintakanam Vapuranukalaye Maruta Garanatha. Very beautiful one. So here they are saying here Bhattathri, he is describing this form of the Lord on which he is meditating, all right? Like a Lord no, sorry. I think I Yavali Kilikaram Laivanyas. Sorry. Yeah, I meditate. He is saying that this form of yours on which he is meditating, O Lord Guru Ayurappa, which is um, what do you say? It is like the rain-filled clouds, right? So he how does he look? He looks like the clouds which are filled with water, right? So he is like that, and uh, there is this some flowers which are called as the kalaya flowers, okay. um, so in this what how do I say this, wait. mm, ka- okay, you okay, so these flowers are there which are the kalaya flowers, and then it is like playing with those flowers which makes one very happy, okay. I'm sorry, but I do not know what is this kalaya flowers. uh, so it's, they say that playing with this makes one very happy, okay. So similarly you feel like when you see this clouds coming, and then the rain bearing clouds, and then playing with the kalaya flowers, the how you feel happy, okay. So Lavali Kelikaram Lavanya Syaikasaram. So here Lavanya, that is the beauty, okay, the beauty of the Lord. I'm not getting the meaning, just a moment. The beauty of the Lord is like it is something more than the happiness. When you see this form, it is more than more than these rain bearing clouds, or these kalaya, okay, so this kalaya flowers, or okay, or this ka- essence, you know, this essence of him, you seeing him, his beauty is, when you put all these things together also, it is much more beautiful than um, all these pretty things that we are saying, okay. So his beauty, his splendor is much more, it cannot be compared, it is so beautiful. And then he is saying this Lakshmi Nishan. Here, this his Vapu, that is his Rupam, his form is as if it is a very it's a favorite playground for of goddess Lakshmi, okay. It is a favorite playground of what they say. Nishankalila Nilayanam. So it's like her grace, her charm, everything. It is abundantly there in him, right? Because in him is goddess Lakshmi. It is like her place, right? So um, so what does she do? She is generating so much of bliss, and to whom? To in the hearts of all the people who are meditating to the Lord, okay. Because we know if Narayana is there, in him always Mahalakshmi is there. So what is she doing? She is generating so much of bliss in the hearts of all the bhaktas who is praying to him, or who is meditating on him. Okay, it is like they are saying Amrita so it is like uh, the Amritam is just trickling when you're milking. So what happens? The milk trickles, right? In the same way as if it is completely trickling from inside the Lord. Why inside the Lord? Because who is sitting? It is Mahalakshmi who is sitting there. So she is like an Amritam who is trickling from inside him. Okay, so that's the even though in Guruvayur we don't see Mahalakshmi over there, but we know that if Krishna is there, if Mahavishnu is there, automatically Mahalakshmi is there, isn't it? She will be nowhere else. She will be there only. So she is residing in his Srivatsa. So we know that. So she is inseparable from Mahavishnu. So that is what they are saying. Mm. So it's like you are soaking in this beautiful thought, in this sun chintanam. So this beautiful, in this chintanam, in whose chintanam? In his rupam, Vapu, in his rupam, we are completely immersed and soaked in him. And then Vapuranukaniye Maruta Garanatha. Maruta is wind. Maruta Garanatha, the place of the wind, because it is Guruvayur, so the place of the wind. And Natha, He Ishvara, okay, like that. So he is the Lord of that place. So that is what is in this one. Okay. So let us chant the sixth one. Everyone unmute. Tatte
तत्ते प्रत्यग्रधाराधरं
ललितकला यावनीकेदारं
ललितकलायावनीकेदारमणि
लावण्यस्यैकसारं
लावण्यस्यैकसारं
सुकृतिजनकृशां
सुकृतिजनकृशां
पूर्णपुण्यावतारम् लक्ष्मीर्निःशङ्करीणां
लक्ष्मीर्निशङ्करीणयनं
निलयनमृतस्यन्दसन्तोहमन्तः सञ्चित्सञ्चलितगानं वपुरनुकलये
वपुरनुकलये
Very nice. So feel him as a very Purna avataram. And then say these two dashakams, if we learn properly also, it is much more than anything else. Okay, because it has everything, the essence of Lord, how a bhakta should be, everything is there in that. How Bhagavan is, that is what we are knowing in this. Next one, seventh one. Kashtat, right? कष्टाते सृष्टिचेष्टा बहुतर भव खेदावहा जीव भाजाम. So again here kashtate. Now the Bhattathri is now, what is happening? He is getting into this kashtam. He is describing how the jivas are. So, kashtate srishti cheshta. Bahutara bhava khedavaha jiva bhajam. So, all these jivatmas who are there, what do we think? That these jivas, what do we think? Oh, Bhagavan has given so much of kashtam, so much of sorrow, isn't it? So, too much of sorrow in our life. It is there. So we always think that, right? Bhagavan, why did you create all these things when we are having so much of pain, so much of sorrow in our life? Every day we are facing only this. So we keep on telling this. But here what Bhattathri is saying is, I am not thinking in that way. I am not thinking in that direction. What I am thinking is, Now that you have created and you have given us all these things, uh, it is for, it is not for no reason, right? It is there that I am, I will think about you only when I have that kashtam in my life, only when I have that sorrow, isn't it? When you're very happy, you hardly think of God. Say, for example, just imagine a life where you don't have any kashtam. Okay, if you don't have any kashtam, will you ever think of God? No, we will never. If there is no problem in our life, we will never think of God. So, like that, he's saying, now we are thinking of you because we have this problem or we have a sorrow. Now, see this, it makes sense because even in Bhattathri's life, he came to the Lord because he was suffering from that pain, right? And that is why he came here for the cure. That is why he thought about the Lord and he came here. So, not just for him, it is for everybody in this world. So, he is talking for everybody in this world. So, even we, when we have some problems, we have too many problems, we will immediately run to the temple or we will immediately do something. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, Bhagavane, do this. This is the problem. So many things we will keep on doing, isn't it? Once that problem is solved, we will hardly even take a moment to even thank Lord that, oh God, thank you that you have done this. No, we are, that's it. We'll forget everything until another problem creeps out, right? So that is how it is. So that is what he is saying here. uh, the jivas here, they would have missed this opportunity to actually um, to be with you, to be in this ocean of joy with you, right? If they did not have these sufferings in life. So that is what is being told over here. So what we should do? Shrotrai, netrai, shrotrai cha pitva paramarasa sudham. So here what we should do is shrotrai, netrai. It means by our eyes, using our eyes, using our ears. What we should do? We should drink, or we should just um, drink this beauty of your form. We should just take it inside us, right? We should just get immersed in it. We should just put it inside us. What is that? Your beauty, parama rasa sudham. You are so beautiful. The joy, the knowledge, you are full of that. Okay, Ramiran. So when we are doing that, we are all in bliss, we are all in anandam, in that paramanandam, in that divine form. So by seeing you, by hearing your namas, we all are into you, okay, of the when we are hearing the glory of the Lord, we are all into it. How many of us don't know Krishna avatar? We all know. How many of us don't know Rama avatar? We know. But how many ever times we sit and somebody is saying, we can sit and again and again and again listen to it without even thinking that, oh, I know the story. No, you never feel that. Whenever you go to the go to some upanyasam or something, we might be knowing the story, but still we will be listening as if we are listening for the first time, right? Why is that? Because it is the glory of the Lord. Because we are hearing about the Lord. So how many ever times we listen, we can always get immersed in it, right? So that is what they are saying here. So that essence, we just get into it, right? So we will chant the seventh one. All of you unmute, please. Kashtate Shrishticheta Bahudara Heravanajivadam Ityevam purvamalokitam Ajitaya Naiva Madhyabhijane. No
No
che
jiva
jivatam va
patam va madhuratharamidam
madhuratharamidam
tadvapushchitrasadram
tadvapushchitrasadram
sartam
नेत्रैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्च
नेत्रैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैಶ್चैश्चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैಶ್चैश्चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैಶ್चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्चैश्
See how beautiful it is. Madhurataramidam Twadvapu. Your Vapu, your form is so beautiful, isn't it? Twadvapush Chidra Sadram. It is so beautiful. It is like honey. Madhurataram. It is so beautiful that when I take it inside, when I drink it through my eyes and through my ears, it is like that the great sudha, that is the great nectar, the ocean of nectar is completely into me. Okay, and I am in that Paramanandam. Yes, you can all unmute, please, everyone. Yeah, we'll go to the eighth one. Namranam sannidhatte. Am I right? Namranam sannidhatte satatamapi purastairanabhyarthitanapi. Wow. ऐश्वर्यादीशतेऽन्ये जगति परजने स्वात्मनोऽपीश्वरस्त्वं त्वय्युच्चैरारमन्ति प्रतिपदमधुरे चेतनास्फीतभाग्याः त्वं चात्मा राम एवेत्यतुलगुणगणाधारशौरे नमस्ते. I'm sorry, I think I went to the ninth one.
madam. Yeah, something.
Namranam
Second line,
Namranam
say that's good.
sannidhatte satatamapi purastairanabhyarthitanapi अर्थान् कामानजस्रं वितरति परमानन्द्रसान्द्राङ्गतिञ्च इत्थं निःशेषलभ्यो निरवधिकफलपारिजातो हरे त्वं क्षुद्रं तं चक्रवाटी द्रुममभिलषति व्यर्थमर्थिव्रजोऽयम्. This is again a beautiful form. So here again he is saying that okay. So here he is saying that Bhagavan grants he everything, right? That he grants all the purusharthas. He that is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. He is granting everything, and then so everything actually. He is like the parijata tree, a very unique parijata tree, and which is readily available to us. Okay, and he just gives us everything. Okay, so he is giving us this joyful path of salvation, moksha. Okay, to who all the bhaktas, to the bhaktas, right? So here bhaktas obviously mean somebody who is completely into the Lord, right? So but he is also comparing here with the kalpavriksha here, that is the wish fulfilling tree, no? So which is Chakravarti, that is which is in Indra's garden. Okay, which is in Indra's garden. So this kalpavriksha is found in Indra's garden. Okay, so what does this do? It grants all the material pleasures. It grants all the sense enjoyments, right? All the enjoyments, all the material pleasures. It gives everything. But can it give moksha? No, it cannot give moksha. So why are we talking about moksha here? Because these material pleasures or these sense enjoyments, whatever we have, okay, these enjoyments, what does that happen? Okay, I got those. What will happen? I use it, and after some time it will fade away. It will not be there, and then again, will that joy again be there in you? I should not say joy. Will that happiness again be there in you? No. That happiness is gone once you have already used it, right? When you have used that, that happiness is gone. So everything that we get, which is the material pleasure or the sense pleasure or whatever it is, you go to, I want to have an ice cream. Okay, some fancy ice cream is there, you want to go and have that. You go and have it. Okay, how long does that happiness stay with you? Does it stay throughout your life? No, it was momentary, right? And it just fades away immediately. So similarly, all the material pleasures that you can think of are all momentary. Okay, so what is that joy which is always permanent with us, which is always going to be there? It is only the what do you say, this anmikam things, right, where you are connected to the Lord. So in that also you get the pleasure, but what type of anmigam or what type of this, what am I talking about is not that okay, I took a bath, I put this vibhuti, or I put something and then something I chanted and then that's it gone. No, that will not give you. You have to completely surrender yourself to Him. You have to forget about yourself and be with Him. That kind of intimacy with the Lord is what is going to give you the permanent bliss, the eternal bliss that we talk about, the joy that we talk about. You are going to get that only from Him, right? So He will grant you that moksha. Moksha is nothing but you become one with Him, you become one with the Lord. That is moksha. So you are going to get that, right? So God, so Lord is like the parijata tree. Okay, so so this, I think there's a parijata tree right in front of, in the kshetra of Guruvayur also. So that is why he mentions that. So he is saying here that all the other things. So he is saying that this kalpa vriksha which is there in this Indra's garden is, and the material benefits that you are getting, or if you are, if you need those, these are all shudram. Shudra means it's just uh, he's um these are very I mean something which is of no value, right? That kind of a thing. Okay, so these are all like that. And then it is vyartha. Vyartha means it is waste. He's saying all these things that you get, the material pleasures, the sense enjoyments, and whatever you are getting from this tree is all waste. Okay, and waste of your efforts. So the efforts that you are putting here to get all those things, it is just a waste. Is that is what he is saying here. Okay, so what should we do? We should uh, try to get the highest of anandam. So we should all try to get to that. That is what he's saying. So all your effort should be towards that and not towards these material pleasures which are impermanent. Okay, so we'll tell this. All of us chant together, keeping in mind the meaning and everything. Okay. Namranam
Namranam
Sannidhante
Sannidhante
Satatamopi
Satamapi
Purastai Anabhyarthitanapi
Purastairanabhyarthitanapi
Arthakamanajasaram Vitarati
Vitarati
Paramodanam
Paramodanam
Idam
Dharita
Nisheshalabhi
Idam
Nirvarijato
Parijatu
Shudram tam Chakravarti Dhruvavarti Virthamardhajyoyam.
Virthamardhajyoyam.
Yeah. So here in this first one it is Satatam api, always he is there. Anabhyartitana, even if you don't ask. Like I told you, we go to the Tirupati, and if you don't ask and come, and then after coming out, you say, "Oh my God, I didn't ask this. I wanted to ask this to the Lord." You need not go and ask. He knows what you want. He will just give it even without you asking. That is what he's saying. Anabhyarthitanapi. Even without you asking, he will give. Whatever, artha, kama, whatever you want, he will just give it. Vitarati means vitaranam, we say, no? Like he is completely distributing it. He is just distributing everything. What is he distributing? Parama Ananda Sandram Gatim. He can give you even that. Parama Anandam. The Sandram. He can give you that Gati. Okay. So we'll go to the next one. Should keep that in mind. Okay. कारुण्यात् काममन्यं ददति खलु परे स्वात्मदस्त्वं विशेषात् ऐश्वर्यादीशतेऽन्ये जगति परजने स्वात्मनोऽपीश्वरस्त्वं त्वय्युच्चैरारमन्ति प्रतिपदमधुरे चेतनास्फीतभाग्याः सत्वं त्वं चात्मा राम एवेत्यतुलगुणगणाधारशौरे नमस्ते. Again here he is saying that Karunya, he is merciful, right? Dadati khal, okay, he is very merciful, and he fulfills all our desires. He gives us whatever we want, okay. But what happens is Vishesha, that is, if you give your soul, okay, to him, okay, that is, if, wait, I'll just frame the sentence, huh? Okay, it's like when he is pleased with us, with the devotees, he will grant us any boon. He will give us anything that we wish for, okay. So he is that compassionate, okay. And but what the other deities, the other deities which are there, okay, who rule, who are there, what they do, they what do you say, wait, not getting, okay, okay. So what, see, what they are saying is, there are the other deities, okay. So so when you go to them, and they also grant us, right, they also give us whatever we want. So so that is why we say that they are also God, right, they are also Bhagavan, because they are granting us what we want. But there is a difference. So all these deities who are there, okay, they are all controlled, or they are all under the Lord, okay. Say original example, one small example I'll give you. Say for example, something is wrong, they say some Rahu is wrong, Ketu is wrong, something, we immediately go to the temple, and then we whatever has to be done, maybe a lamp, we just light a lamp over there and come, whatever we do, and we feel that okay, things are getting better now. So what they are saying is, these deities, okay, they also fulfill, okay. But these deities also are that they are also they are controlled by the Lord himself. They are all under the Lord. So so actually Lord is only there inside everybody, right? So So while, and then they are saying that, so it is better that we go to the Lord himself. Okay, that is what is the thing. So when all the jivas are ultimately, in the pursuit of attaining this abundance of joy, which actually you are, okay, and but you are like what, you are always satisfied with yourself, you are complete in yourself. Okay, there is nobody who is equal to you, and there is nobody who is greater than you, right? So you are that type, you are incomparable to anybody. Okay, so that is what they are saying over here. So you are a very here they are saying shaure namaste. Shaure means he is a valorous one. So you are valorous, and then you have these exceptional qualities in you. So, and to you I bow, or I do namaste. Okay, so that is what over here. Okay, let's chant fast. It's out of time. Karunyat kamamanyam, come on, unmute. Karunyat kamamanyam, ददति खलु परे स्वात्मतस्त्वं विशेषात्, ऐश्वर्याधीशते ये जगति परजने स्वात्मनोऽपीश्वरस्त्वं, त्वय्युच्चैरारमन्ति प्रतिपदमधुरे चेतनास्तेऽपि चात्मानमात्मनानि गणाधीशौरे नमस्ते. Very nice. So here the last one. Finally he is putting everything together. And what is it? Aishwaryam Shankaradishwara Viniyamanam Vishwatejo Haranam तेजस्संहारि वीर्यं विमलमपि यशो निस्पृहैश्चोपगीतम् अङ्गासङ्गा सदा श्री अखिलविदसि न क्वापि ते सङ्गवार्ता तद्वातागारवासिन् मुरहर भगवच्छब्द मुख्याश्रयोसि. So here he is saying you are the greatest, okay, and it is with your uh, abilities that you control all the gods, even Lord Shankara. So even him, you are the one who is controlling and making everything happen. Okay. Okay, so you are the one who is making everything happen. So now here they are addressing him as Murahara, that is the one who slayed the Asura Mura. Okay, so O Lord of Guruvayur, O slayer of the Mura. Okay, so your Aishwaryam here is your greatness, your everything. No, Aishwaryam is everything. Your can't say wealth as such, but everything. Okay, your Aishwaryam, it is evident because you are everyone. Like all the gods are you. You are the one who is controlling. You are everything in that. So, and your power is like you are the power which is the or you are the source of this creation. You are the one who is creating this universe, and you are the one who is the cause of who is destructing it, or okay, and this fame, okay, this fame, that is your fame, is seen in when there are many holy people, holy men who are singing your glory. Okay, so your fame is seen there. Okay, the sages are there, the sages who are there, they have they have just given up everything. Why? Because they want to be with you. So that is the fame that you are having. Okay, and your Mahalakshmi is there, like Shri. He's talking about Shri Akhila Vedas. So in you is Mahalakshmi, is Shri, that is Mahalakshmi, which is nothing but Mangalam, which is auspiciousness, right? She is there. Um, she is always there with you, and you are like what? You are the wisdom, you are the embodiment of jnanam. Okay, and uh, you are you are the one who knows everything, so you are all knowing. Okay, so you are all knowing. um, then they are talking about this, yes, your vairagyam. Okay, your vairagyam keeps you detached um, from even your own creations. Even though, see, if I have created something, I have done something, or say, just leave everything. We have a house. You might have seen people who are so attached with their house. They don't want to leave it. You would have seen so many of them. No, no, I got this house, I made this house because with so much of earnings. This, we are all, there are so many people you would have seen, they are so attached to their home. Okay, so but here Bhagavan is not like that. He has created this whole creation, this whole universe has been created by this is such a beautiful a creation, right? It is so beautiful, but he is not attached to it. He is not attached to it. He can, he has created it, and he can very well destroy it as well. Okay, so so with all these qualities, so he is saying here Bhagavat Shabda. So here all these the Bhagavan is nothing but um, um, you have these bhagas, or you call it qualities. Okay, there are some qualities which is given in the Puranas. When these qualities are there, you can say that that is Bhagavan. So like that, there are some 6 qualities or something is given. These qualities, if it is there, these are that then you call it as Bhagavan. Okay, so that is all there in you. So that is what saying, all those qualities are there in you. There can be no other Bhagavan than you. You are the one. Okay, so you are the Bhagavan, O Lord of Guruvayur. mm, and this term, this Bhagavan term, can only be applicable to you. That is what he saying, because all these qualities are that the bhagas are all there in you. That is why, O Lord Guruvayur, you are the only one uh, to whom this term Bhagavan is applicable. That is what they are saying. Okay, so that is the 10th one, a very beautiful one. Last one, let us all chant it once. ऐश्वर्यं
ऐश्वर्यं
शङ्करादिशरनिलयमनं विश्वतेजो महानां तेजस्वादिवीर्यं विमलमतेजोश्चोदीतम् अङ्गासङ्गा सदा शरीरधिरसिनं वापि ते सङ्गवार्ता तद्वादामगलभगवत्सिं पुरन्दरभगवच्छब्दमोक्षयोऽसि. Here Bhagavat Shabda is given, it is Bhagavat Shabda. Okay, that Shabda is only Bhagavat Shabda. That is only important. That is what they are saying over here. Okay, and always we will complete it with Om Shri Hare Namaha. Okay, like that. After every Dashakam, we'll say Shri Hare Namaha. Okay. The last, can anybody do the Samapana Shlokas? Anybody, please?
Kamala ma'am.
Panagappa. Thank you.
नमामि नारायण पादपङ्कजं करोमि नारायण पूजनं सदा वदामि नारायण नाम निर्मलं स्मरामि नारायण तत्त्वमव्ययम् नारायण 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम दस्तक
Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, we'll meet in the next class. Okay, on next Monday. We'll start with Dashakam 2.
thank you
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you ma'am.
Thank you.